Hi guys, and welcome back to Captains of Industry, where today we're going to tackle this. What have I got there? Low pressure tow. Right. I don't need him there, so let's get rid of him. We're going to tackle this fuel problem. Now, I have noticed one mistake straight off. Get the right. Waiting for a product, spent fuel. Okay, that's the first problem. That one is empty. But if you look, the other two storages here are not feeding into this one. We're putting our output, so that's the first thing we're going to tackle. And of course the pipe's in the way, so let's move that pipe for a start. I only need that bit there. Do you know what? I might as well take it from here because we're going to be working on that in a minute. And I'm keeping the game on pause because of the fuel problem we've been getting. Right, so that was I've deleted it now. I don't know which one. Steam. Let's get that pipe in. Go high, as we'll be fetching pipes round. Yeah, let's go down the centre. Back to that one. Connect him in there. Get that going first. Get that built. I'm going to have to watch stopping and starting though, because my parts will soon go. Right, that's connected. This pipe here is good. Conveyor is going to have to be rebuilt. Let's get the outputs in first, because this has got spent fuel in it. That's got spent fuel in it. Like I said, there's no way it's getting into there. This is all going to have to be rebuilt, so I'm not 100% concerned about the layout because it's going to be redone, but I want to leave myself room to change stuff later. I want you to, okay, go that way. We can get these emptied. We redesign all that. That's the first. Right, that should start feeding, if I've got that right. Yeah, spend fuel in. Yeah, there we go. That gets that going, which will then start to get fuel up for this one. That's the first problem. And of course Unity is not Unity. There we go. Right, that's like if that's fluctuating. Power is fluctuating until we get this going. Right, so now you need acid, which is going to be a problem. We've got glass. That'll give us processed uranium, which is going somewhere. He's going there. Heat is going into this one, which is going into waste, which we will deal with that in a minute. And this one, which is the one we want. Processed uranium, that will come through into here, through there, which power fluctuations are not helping. And that will start to get us MOX rods. Right, that will need increasing, so that bit will have to be rebuilt as we get it going. Just get the power going on this one here. Broken. Right, we'll quick repair, because we want him running. Let's deal with this waste here. This can be reprocessed into recyclables. So I've got a scrubber here, which we are going to process that one. Get it the right way. Where's me output? Is the other side. That way I think he goes. We might as well reprocess that. And that, I've put a very large container, which will become apparent in a minute. Let me just get that. Don't tell me I've done it the wrong way again. No, you should go out from there. Let's get that built there first. I should just click on it and say Unity build, right. Ah, it's wrong container. Wrong container. Good job I didn't build that. He wants a loose storage. We're going to do a big one. Get that built. Yeah, power is the problem. Now, the reason I've done a big one, he is going to export when he's built. He's going to export his waste all the way, which is why I put a big one. We're going to have to sort of track or something out for him. He's going to go to... We'll use that one. That's recyclables in there. And then it can feed through our system here. Let's see if we can get this going and keep the power going. Right, that's that bit done, that bit done, that. I'm going to have to look what we do with MOX, spent MOX. Right, we need more of these. Well, at the minute we don't really need... Once he gets rid of the backlog. What we are going to need is more of these. We're only getting 0.5. Power should be coming up. I'm not putting him auto balance yet. You're down. We need more of this uranium rods. We're going to need more uranium rods because this one's only designed for one power generation. How am I going to do that? I haven't got a clue. I'm trying to keep the power going. Right, first thing, they're designed for one and we've got 3 running. So we want to copy that. And we've got work area here. That's 1, 2. What pillar? Oh no, it's let's get rid of all these connections here. We're going to start from scratch. Easiest way, start from fresh. Maybe I should have designed it better at the beginning, but to be honest, I didn't know what I was doing. Still don't know what I'm doing, but right, that should be all the pillars out the way. I want 4 of them. Oh, why? Oh, it cut. Do you know what? I'm going to move them a little bit nearer the coast. Just that way down a little bit. Right, let's check our power. You've gone off. No, you're... Not enough fuel. Yeah, we knew about that. We know we're going to struggle with that for a little while. You go into there and you get processed into 2. Yeah, he's coming out of there. I really should put more of them in straight away. It's a lot of messing. This, I was looking at the waste coming in because we're going to need acid. And that's what I was looking at that one for, producing acid. And this waste, not a good one, and it gives us air pollution, but it only needs 240. It's the waste from here. But I'm only going to get 12. Right. So, let's work on the stage 1 fuel. His power is not going to help us though. And I want to try and leave everything running. Right, so you have come and get in from here. And this. Okay. I really need a storage tower for this one. Yeah, because I'm going to be adding more. I'm going to be moving a lot of stuff around. Okay. As you can tell, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. One thing I do know I'm going to do is get rid of all that green out the way. Right. So we want, coming in, this yellow cake. And we're feeding from this way and up the line. So he is, when I look on that one, loose. Yeah, that is a loose storage. Let's go for the can I speed them up later? Should have done this in the first place. But why wouldn't you go in there then? You're not connected, that's why. And I want you going the other way. That makes more sense. Yeah, teraflots are down, I've noticed. It's fluctuating, that one. I'm gonna have to look. Come on. Promise you, I'll get better as I play this more. Next playthrough will be completely different. You've got to bear in mind this is my first time ever playing this game, so I've been setting things up just to find out how they work. And I'm not going to try and fetch all these online at once. Although what I might do, right, now you want connecting into, which will probably end up moving. You take this one from here. Just get him out here for now. Fetch him up. And I can get over this lot. then you go into... There we go. Right, next we need the acid, which... Is it acid? Now, this is the one where I was thinking about storing it. And I'm gonna probably end up... That is only feeding them, so that could be moved. Which means moving that. So let's put the storage tank... I'm thinking ahead. Trying to think ahead. I probably won't need this, but I'm going to put him in. Yeah, we'll put him there. He is going to be... HF, right. You want a pipe. Do I need 450? No, we don't need... I don't think we need 450 for that. Can always upgrade the pipe if we do. Height 1 should do it. Put him to there. Get all these connected up. We'll try and get this first one running. At least one of these running. Get more. Probably need 4 running if we can. I'm talking about, I've got you coming from... Yeah, we'll sort that storage out for them later. Let's get that built. Get that built. Now we're gonna get... this one here. Do you know what? I am going to up the pipe on this. And we are going over there. Come out. Out of the way over here. Then into there. You can start producing that. Might as well get all that built. Oh, one section. Okay, actually does a favour that. Well, let's get this first little bit here done. Let's get the first 2 done. Ah, wrong. Ugh. Hang on, can we... That's a great start. Somehow our connections have gone out. Okay, okay. Disaster again strikes. Get me them built there. Right. Give me that built. You're connected into there. You get built. Just that one there, that was a bit out, and a pipe breaking the pipe. Yeah, I sometimes have trouble clicking on these here. Right, give me that belt. And he's not connected either. Oh dear. Give me rid of that, and then I'll redo that connection. Get that built. Right, so they're getting stuff in, no power. Output. You've got the waste, which is going to go to here, and I don't fancy taking that right across there. Yeah, I don't fancy taking that right across. What I'll do for now, because I know I'm going to be remodeling a lot of this. And he is getting full actually. Copy that. Yeah, we need to get moving that waste. For now, he's just going to go to here. I will retract the waste later on. That'll be good enough. Right, so we're going to get that waste. We'll run this one on level 1. And I have spotted a problem which I will deal with in a minute. No, they can get round. There's a... Just to make it easier. Right, get all that built. And yes, I am making up as I go along. I've got a rough idea what I'm doing. I want... Oh, we've never done the first two. Get me them built. Let's just check on you're okay. Not enough fuel, that's what we're working on. We're working on the fuel for these first. That is the plan. Get them, get more fuel up for them. And then we'll rebuild all this moving back. Right, so your output has got to go to here, which will need moving. And we've come up. Okay, we'll do the same. You're gonna go to height 2. I don't want snapping on, I don't want him to snap. I'm gonna run it. Right now this won't be efficient running it all the way up there. Do you know what? It would pay us to run it from here, height 2. Yeah, he's kept the height. Send it there a minute. I'm gonna come into. I've used the wrong belt. Have I? No, that's a flat. Still want your height 2. I am gonna. Run him into there. Him into there. Then I'm gonna run it from here. Over that lot. It'll all be redone. Want him into that one. Right, you get built. That will have to be rebuilt as well. There won't be enough output from that. Right, there. Let's get these other connections in. Then as we build, it's all connected up, ready for us. And that one didn't connect. And then we'll do the bottom conveyors. Trying to rebuild this and keep it all running. Power still a little bit low. Right, what are you waiting for? You're getting everything in. got your outputs. It's just power you need. And that connection there, which we have messed up. Okay, I'm gonna, it's not very neat, that one, but to save messing about, I'm just going to get him in. Right, what are you short now? You're... Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Didn't want to see that. Do you know what? I'm going to put a lift. No. Right, that should start feeding more through into there, which will feed more into there, which will give us more fuel. And now, that is a mess. And that's right in the middle of it. That's going to be in our way. And that is. Right, how are you doing on all these others? Oh, excuse me 1 minute, guys. I'm going to have a big sneeze. 1 minute. Okay, back with you. Right, how are we doing on this? We need to get more fuel through. And of course that power is not going to be helping us. Now, are you working here? We're going to have to move this. He's got acid, which is my mate. Not a lot, but he's got acid. Yeah, you've got acid. Might pay to move them. I just want to get the power stabilised. There's no way. Have they cleared them already? Oh, you've never been built. Okay. There's no way they've used all that up. Nothing there. A little bit in there which is using up now. Nothing there. He's trapped. You can get... Why not? Why can't I... There's no optional vehicle depot that can set this... That's got me a little bit... How's he got himself trapped in there? I'll come back to him. He should not be trapped in there. Right, I think we can get the next one of these going. I know power, but they are getting goods in, which was my biggest problem. I need to get more of this fuel through. And of course they're not working, so that's not going to help. I don't want to shut anything else down I've got, but we're going to have to. These are doing nothing now. Well, a little bit. So we could actually get rid of them. And we could upgrade him. Right, let's get rid of... What would my... We're going for it. I've noticed we've got a queue here. Only a little one. Alright, that gives me 2.4 if I can get... Right, that needs rebuilding there. Just seeing he's going to here, which he's got nothing. We're gonna have to rebuild it all. We knew that. Right, let's I'm watching these here. These have got plenty. They're just not producing enough. Yeah, these are gonna have to be moved. Everything's gonna have to be moved over this way. Yeah, it's a complete mess. I admit, guys, I've made a and I've just spotted something else we've got a problem on. Everything is a complete mess on this. I should have started it again from scratch. Give me that Unity, get all that built. Now that is going to cause problems with the power. Right, so we want these. What do these take? These take uranium powder, which is there. We're going to need more than 2 because 6 is nowhere near enough. Because these require 3, so we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 of these. And then they've just got the output. One. Well, that's the 6 of them we need. Now they need acid, which we will move that acid flow to here, which is not going to be copy. Put him there. Right, I've got to get acid to him. And he's gonna... That's gonna be a problem. Let's get it built. Let's get it built. We know we need it. Right, so you lot are going to output to there. So we'll do the... And then you got the sludge, which we're going to have to deal with. I forgot about that. Sludge comes... First of all, let's get the output. You're all going to feed into there. And it looks like we're being parts short. Yeah. Which is why I'm leaving the... this here for a minute. Mind you, he's not doing a lot now. Power is stabilising, that's one. I think it's stabilising. I need to get these going. I need to get these up and running. Right, acid. I don't want to connect. I don't want to connect the acid from that one at the minute. But we can get the... You're coming from there. We will ship from... That can come out. We'll ship that. To here. Right. Right, you can go level 1. If I've got this right, we can expand that. We can expand this as we need. If I've got it right. Right, get you built. Not enough products. Well, you can come off. You can all come off pause. Pause. Get the right buttons. And we're going to have to... This output here. What I'll do, I'll take... From that one which we've already half put in. And like I say, it... I thought I'd gone back then. We'll work on the proper layout. Now we've got them moved, so we got this one here. Well, you two, you're making the yellow cake. Right, we're going to move this one, which needs rock and acid. I can see what I'm going... There's the acid. You produce 12. And we need 1. So actually you... 2, 4, 6, 8... You can stay there for now. He will be moved, but for now he can stay there. Yeah, I should have rebuilt this from scratch. It's supposed to be a nice, simple job. That waste is piling up. Yeah, this... Shucks. They can keep it empty at their leisure. Right, how's our waste doing on these? See if we can get rid of these. You're empty. You're not empty. You're empty. So we could actually... Sorry, I'm just checking my... He can come out. He's empty. And then we'll get rid of that lot and we'll start tidying this. We'll get rid of the belts. Yeah, it would have been better if I redesigned this from scratch and did it. That gives me a bit of room there to work though. It's this here I'm... Well, we've got no build up yet. That's going to have to be moved. You've got no build up. Sorry, I have to keep refreshing myself what I'm doing. These are going in, going out, so... We'll leave the 2 just for a minute. Because we're going to have to put more of these in, but they're keeping up with that. They're keeping up with that, that's feeding through. Nice little roundabout he's doing. Now, Now, why uranium rods? I could really do with. There's another one. Can be emptied. See if we can get that made. Get that emptied as well. It's the fuel for these I'm more concerned with. Can we boost your power? And you're not getting enough fuel. Okay. Right, how are we doing on this? What's we're gonna need the acid. I should have done that the other way round. The reason I didn't, yeah, we can. Cancel. Oh, I just had a flicker then on my screen. Hang on a minute, guys. I think I'm going to have a game crash here. Back with you in a minute. Okay, back with you. Look at this. Got a good auto save on this. Right, there's the acid. I've spun him round. So he wants connected into these. So and how much acid do they get? 12, 24, 36, 48. Let's put 200 pipes should do it. Come up nice and high. Oh, that was me hitting the wrong key then. No, I'm not. I'm going to put the bigger pipe in. We might be moving that. I'm going to come back here up to level 2. 4. Okay, I've got level 4 set. There we go. I think we'll be finishing this up. Well, we won't finish all this off today. Get that going. See what we can build. Unity. It's parts that's slowing us down. And I am worried about this acid. That's why I've not transferred it from there yet. And they're not getting these down. I've got to process that. And did we get... Where was it? This one. No. What do we do with mocks? We can nuclear reprocessing, spent MOX gives us blanket fuel and fission products. Fission products get dumped, and blanket fuel. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of redesigning here. I'm gonna leave that where he is, if I can. And can I get you built? I'm gonna end it there, guys. We will be continuing this next episode. Let's just look at that. What is wrong with you? You're getting power. Missing coolant. So that's not getting enough water in. Okay. So if I turn you off, I should feed back in there. I got problems getting this balanced up. There, he's back on. Let's check our ship. Ooh, he's fully repaired. Right, before we go, we're gonna have a bit of fun. World map. What's that one? Quartz. Well, it's another one out of the way. Let's go and do battle with him. And let's check our research, because I might have turned it off. We've got that much. I did see the chicken farm. Research is... Get you back on. As long as I've got one of every one of them running. Get you going. Open what we're doing on research. We are... solar panels. Don't know what we're doing next. Oh, we've got vehicle. Yeah, we've got a lot still to do. Vehicle management is next. Crew station, that's what we're trying to aim for, right? That's concerned with this power fluctuations. Food I'm going to have to look at. Fuel processing, how was that doing? Ah, he's getting fuel here. Slowly coming in. We might need to put more of that in, which I was aware of. But if we've got fuel processing... electronics 2 is still the problem. Hydrogen and oxygen. So that must be where we put the fuel in here. Waiting for rocket. Okay, we've got to do the water. We wanted to do the water, and I want more water in the village, so I was planning Oh, and here's where I go. Oops. I want to copy that lot. Now you know I went oops. I want to look at that ship battle. That's not right. Okay, we've got that one. We've got to repair him, but that will give us sand. Right, this. We don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. It's the only fault the way I've done my new. Don't need that. You're all feeding in. I've got pipes here. I haven't got a clue what they're doing. You're feeding out. We don't need you. Don't need that. No that. Hang on, you're taking safe water in, you're taking out, so you don't need. That's the one we want there. Oh, that'll go in a minute, that buzz, guys. Alarm test. There we go. Why have I got one cup? Okay, we'll rebuild this. We'll do that. What? Well, look at I'll get this running and I'll do it offline. I want that for the water for here, and I also want to feed water into the main complex somehow. I will see you on the next episode. That I don't want there actually. I do want to move in more. Here. Keeping all that space for shipping and everything. I'll figure out what I'm doing. I will see you next time where we will continue our fun and games with. Oh yeah, I remember. Our fun and games with this lot. Which it looks like we've got all the reactors up and running. I need to get rid of him. Is he going to come out now? He's going to be. And I can't even scrap him. I'll sort him out. That's working. Power's still fluctuating bad though. I will see you next episode. We'll sort these problems out. And we'll finish this upgrade. I might let that upgrade before I come back. And then we're not waiting. And I keep saying that. And I keep staying and doing a little bit. Yeah, I got the acid. I'm worried about the acid. Now this... I see what I've done. I see what I've done now. Yeah. I will see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, comment and subscribe. Please don't say how awful I am. I'm learning it. Bye for now.